Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. It is the evening of March 28th. I just got done with work and I was looking at CNN because I was just trying to figure out if I was going to do a reading on this shooting in Tennessee. I didn't want to do it yesterday. It's hard. It's hard. And I just was going on CNN just to get some background information on the story because I really don't know too much about what's going on with it. And basically, I wanted to get the person's name, Audrey Hale. And cards jumping out. And the headline says the police don't know the motive. So I think I'm going to throw on that just to see, can we figure out maybe what the motive was for this shooting. I did talk with my son a little bit today, and he let me know that apparently this person was transgender, and that they were maybe getting revenge or retribution on people that made their life difficult. I don't know if that's the case. That's what my son told me. I'll keep that under advisement as I do this reading, but I really would like to find out why they did it. And if that's true, if what my son told me is true, then I also want to find out if why kids got killed. Because if you're pissed off at teachers or adults that harmed you or somehow did you wrong, there's no reason to kill a bunch of little kids in that process. So, sorry, getting a little worked up over that. So let's find out. Okay, so Spirit, can you... I've got my my obsidian and my black tourmaline out. I also grabbed a rose quartz sphere and a blue calcite sphere because I wanted to get both genders represented, and I wanted the grounding action of my black crystals. So, Spirit, can you give me some insight as to what motivated Audrey Hale to open fire and kill? Open fire on that school. Let's see how this looks. Okay, this will be a 6-part reading. Okay, we got the Hanged Man. This is, I think, in something like this, a high energy would be looking at things from a different perspective. And maybe you can make the argument like that. A transgender person is going to look at the world from a different perspective. However, we can also, the low energy of the Hanged Man is a willing sacrifice. So I think anytime when you have a rampage murder like this is not high energy spiritual stuff. This is low energy stuff. So these cards are going to be read in a low energy way. So either they felt that these people should have been, this person probably felt like she was a willing sacrifice, and the people that she killed deserved it. She was going to be a martyr, and they were going to be the sacrifices that she made. And then there's this disappointment card, cross with disappointment. So I think it's this would tell me that geez, and 3 cups down, right? It's one of two things. They were going to target 5 people, and they didn't get all 5. They only got 3 of the 5. Or this could be some resentment that they've been carrying along with them for a while, and then they decided to act on it. I would not be surprised if we find out later on that there were 5 people, like if she had a manifesto or something like that, that maybe there were 5 people. I suppose the police will eventually figure out why she did this. But right now, understand there's some disappointment here, either with how people treated her, or there were more people that she was planning on targeting. In the past, we have the 2 of Cups, agreements, in relationships. I think this would, if my son's correct, that she had a prior relationship with these people, that's what this is. And she probably feels like she got the short end of the stick out of this relationship. The current situation is the Chariot. Life was out of control. Man, I got a mild hit on mental illness. Now go figure that. Now there's a real reach, right? Somebody who's commits a mass shooting might be mentally ill, but it's like their life was spiraling. I think her life was spiraling out of control, or she was trying to take control of a situation that she felt she could control. Does that make sense? You know, if I got a gun and I kill people, I'm in control of that little situation. You know, congratulations, you hurt 6 people killed, including yourself making 7. But I think it's just life was out of control, or they're trying to control that one little aspect of their life. Overarching energy, Queen of Cups. She lost emotional control. Basically, just couldn't hold it in anymore, and blah, let it all out, but let it all out in a violent manner. And there it is. I was going to say, you know, as I'm throwing that Queen of Cups out there, I was thinking this is a better read with the Ace of Cups. Not knowing the Ace of Cups is the very next card. Yeah, this is just about losing control. This is losing emotional control. I don't know what triggered. Something triggered this person. I don't know what triggered her, but something triggered her to the point that she was going to do this. I imagine that's going to be part of that motive that the police will find. They'll find that motive in there that triggered her. And then maybe this reading will make more sense once that bit of information's done. And then the outcome was coming forward with a new action, going out and performing the deed. Not just saying you're going to do it, but actually doing it. Again, an immature sort of way. Jeez. Underneath it is the death card. Well, yeah. I mean, that makes sense, right? Death doesn't always mean death, but in this case, it kind of meant death and the end of that. So what was her motivation? She was mad at people, and maybe more than the 3 that she got, but she got 3 of them. It could be that the other 2, maybe there's 5 people on there, and 2 of them don't work there or weren't there that day. But I think, you know, she was upset at these people, and something in the past broke an agreement, or something, their relationships fell apart. Her life started spiraling out of control, and she just lost emotional control. Again, it would not surprise me if there was mental illness involved in this one. And then she went out and did the deed, and death followed. Okay. Now I want to find out, why did 3 children die for this? You know, it wouldn't surprise me if this card also represented the death of 3 children, that wasn't intended. Right? So I'm putting the cards in. And that could very well represent the death of the 3 kids. That she wanted to kill the adults, but didn't want to kill the kids. So throw that one in there. There's so many nuances that can happen with these cards. Actually, you know what? I think that makes a lot of sense to me. That's why that threw those 3 cups down. Makes sense. You know what I mean? I didn't hear anything about injuries. Maybe did she hurt any? Again, I've not read the story, so I don't know the details. Was anybody injured, or is it just you're either dead or you're not hurt at all? It's weird. Okay, why were 3 kids killed? Focus on this one. Why did she kill? Why were the children killed? That doesn't make sense. Okay, so I'm gonna keep my eyes closed as I think about this. Why were 3 kids killed in the shooting? Why were the kids killed? Okay, it actually likes it that way right there, so let's do that. There's your Chariot card again. Either she lost control. I think she lost control. So much anger, she just... Oh, it moved, she shot at it. 7 of Swords, the Magician, 7 of Cups, and the King of Cups underneath. I think, again, her life, I think, again, we're going to look at this life spiraling out of control, and these cards really support it, too, living in a life of illusions. She's going to take control and manifest something, but it was just an illusion. Sneaking off in illusions and delusions. I think she lost emotional control, and she stole some lives she wasn't supposed to steal. Did she do it on purpose? I don't think, in the end, I don't think she did. I just don't think this person was sane. This doesn't look like sanity. They were insane at that point. So, yeah. 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 Gosh. I don't know if there's anything else to read on this. Okay. So, sorry, guys. This is a hard one to do. We'll find out more details as time passes. If you have kids, hug them, tell them you love them. It's a really sad state of affairs that we can send our kids to school and they may not come back alive, and not because they got hit by a car or something like that, because some crazy person went in there and just started shooting up a school. Do what you can, light a candle, send a prayer, probably the best thing you can do is, send a prayer, send some loving light and energy to the families that go to that school, both the ones that lost loved ones and the ones who had to go through that process. It's a bit cynical to talk about thoughts and prayers, but for those people, they deserve it. And if you can do that, that would be lovely. All right. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you soon.